MC's finest. Football's back, baby. Football is back. It's officially Bears season, NFL season. I am pumped beyond words. We officially have real football tonight. That's the purpose of the video. Obviously, Brock and I wanted to do a week one kind of prep, get excited about the upcoming matchups. Obviously, softball got canceled because of the fucking rain we got. So I'm going to do this video solo, and then hopefully every weekend or every Thursday from here, we can recap week one, look ahead to week two, and so on and so forth. I'm just too lazy to drive to Michigan City after work. So wanted to just do a quick video, go over the matchups. Pretty much everybody's going to have them set at this point for the most part, outside of some injuries. Obviously, guys, the Le'Veon Bell news hits me very hard. Big bummer for me, but I'm hoping that he doesn't miss too many games. I know there's like week 10's getting thrown around. I don't see him missing out on that much money. Hopefully, maybe they either rescind the tag, let him sign elsewhere. I don't see him doing that, though. They're going to lose compensation, be a big wasted nothing for him, or they trade him. I'm hoping for either or. I'm really excited about James Conner ultimately. I mean, I think the dude's awesome. He was great in college. Actually graded out as one of the best running backs. I think it was his sophomore year. Even better than Kamara, McCaffrey, Kareem Hunt. I mean, some really good players. And obviously battled back from lymphoma, so that's always a cool story. So we'll see if maybe he's a great keeper. Who knows? Enough about my team, though. On to the matchups for week one. Got some good ones on deck. Looking at the projections, which I'll go off of for right now. We got me against Adam, new owner in the league this year. Big trade, preseason start, so we'll see if that actually pays off for either team. Right now, I'm projected to win, even with Bell out. I'm projected to win by about 4.2. I think that's going to change unless Conner really does have a big game. Not expecting much, but you never know. I didn't even look at like highest projected players or anything like that because projections don't totally matter. When we recap weeks, though, we will look at highest scoring and stuff like that. Real quick, guys, too, before I forget, highest scoring teams every week will be awarded the $5 incentive for the week. So whoever scores the most points every single week, you're going to get $5 as like a little prize money. Basically, what I'll do at the end of the year is deduct that from your transactions. If there's a surplus, you will be paid cash, but that's just a way to kind of do some checks and balances. Keeps everybody in it for the week, which is always a plus, and a nice little extra way to win some cash if you have any left over. Looking on to the second matchup, we got two new owners battling it out. We got Gabe against Andrew. Gabe is projected to only win by 1.8. So this could actually be a nice little matchup for somebody to get started with. I know everybody kind of obviously is a little pessimistic on Andrew's team, but I think he could actually be okay, guys. I mean, if some of these running backs pan out and these rookies, you never know what can happen, especially Russell Wilson. That defense I don't think is going to be nearly as good, so he's going to be relied on heavily in that offense. So never know. Big week one matchup, though, between the two new owners. As Andrew's projected 84.8 and Gabe's projected 86.6. Running back, to Adams, he's projected 88.5 to my 92.7. So forgot to include those. Big rivalry week one. This is going to be my favorite matchup all week because the Sunday shit talk is going to be awesome. It's going to be Dalton versus Aaron and Nico. You're looking at Dalton projected at 92.6 to Aaron and Nico's 96.6. So a 4-point line there for Aaron and Nico. Like I said, trash talk's legendary between those two. Really looking forward to that Sunday conversation going in and out. Next one, you got Nick, got the firefighter matchup here. You got Brock and Eric versus Nick. Once again, new guy to the league. He is projected to score 98.9, so I mean, really high for him right out of the gate. I think he's second highest projected. Of course, first projected is Brock and Eric. No surprise there at 103.1. So it's another 4.2 spread there favoring Brock and Eric. So big matchup there. I think Nick drafted a really good team. Had some solid keepers. But really, I mean, drafted and did a really good job of on his draft to get some good players. So we'll see how that shakes out. I think Brock, obviously, and Eric are going to be favored most weeks just based on their talent. Barring an injury, that team's probably going to be a playoff team in my eyes. There's really no question. Once again, last matchup, two seasoned vet owners picking at the top two of the draft. So you're going to have David Johnson and Saquon Barkley squaring off the 1 and 2 picks in 2018 draft for MC's finest. You got Mike projected to beat Jarvier 96.3. to 92.2. So you're looking at about a 4.1 favorite from Mike. So we'll see if Mike actually scores it. He's got some great talent. I think that Mike's roster is probably second in the league. A little shaky now after McKinnon's injury. Obviously, you can see how much changes just in a couple weeks' time. You have Jerick McKinnon tearing an ACL. You got Le'Veon Bell holding out now. Two big names, usually going at top 4 in most drafts. It's just a bummer for them in terms of, or these owners, including myself and Mike, when an injury hits like that, it just sucks. Last year I had David Johnson, really excited to pair him with Le'Veon Bell, and he goes and breaks his wrist week 1, and I lose him for the rest of the year. So that sucked too, but nothing you can do about it. You just got to try to be a good owner, be proactive, make moves, make trades. Obviously, I'm throwing around the idea of trading Le'Veon Bell. Maybe somebody will take on the risk of him maybe coming back in 2 weeks. I don't want to get down in the dirt and be 0-4 to start and waiting on Le'Veon. Maybe he comes back, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. But I did want to get this little video out, guys. Real quick one. These previews are usually pretty quick. It'll be nice once we're able to actually recap a week and then look forward to the next week. You can usually get in about 12-minute videos, so some good content. Once again, everybody, please get on. I know a couple owners already have got on and commented on matchups and voted. So please do so. Get on, comment, and vote on matchups. Be active. We appreciate it. If anybody wants to do anything else, like power rankings, if you want to do a side video, I know there's been a ton of side bets already. It's fantasy football, so you got, in my office alone, we got fucking other fantasy leagues. We got survivor pools. We got confidence pools. We got square boards already going around for every Bears game. So I feel like a degenerate gambler already, and we haven't even kicked off football season. Another 3 hours, and we have fucking football. So let's go, boys. It is football season. 13 weeks of unadulterated fantasy football, regular season, and then we have our 2 weeks for the playoffs, and then obviously real playoff football, which is kick-ass as always. So, boys, great week. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to all the new owners out there. Obviously, can't have 10 W's, so we'll have 5 winners next week, 5 losers. We'll recap it all, and we will touch base with you next Thursday. Later, boys.